The Dumont Television Network proudly presents A Night at the Cicada Club, broadcast live across the nation and around the world by means of electronic television. That's right, electronic television. Presenting a torrent of top talent and tunes directly into your home from Maxwell DeMille's Cicada Club here in the 1928 Art Deco Oviatt Building in downtown Los Angeles, California, USA. Now, get ready for the Rhythm Club All-Stars and their Night of the Divas with the stars Jennifer Keith, Christine Nelson, and Kim Lane, with yours truly, Jay Claxon Hornblowers speaking. But first, ladies and gentlemen, here's your master of ceremonies, that man among men, that washout among women, the one, and as far as science can tell, the only, Maxwell DeMille.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you, Jay Claxon.
You're very welcome, Maxwell.
You're probably wondering, ladies and gentlemen, where's our regular announcer? Where's Conrad Montebank? Well, I think Jay Claxon knows.
I do indeed, but I think it's best that we all wonder. Life should hold some mysteries. Don't you agree, Maxwell?
I certainly do, but there's no mystery behind me, ladies and gentlemen. So how about a big round of applause for the All-Stars, the Rhythm Club All-Stars, and the Night of the Divas.
Huzzah!
It's only a paper moon resting over a cardboard sea, but it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. Say it's only a muslin tree hanging over a cotton sea, but it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. Without your love, it's a honky-tonk parade. Without your love, it's a melody played in a penny arcade. It's a Bonham and Bailey world, just as phony as it can be. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Cicada Club. How is everyone this evening? It's good to hear. We are the Rhythm Club All-Stars, and our job is to get a lot of energy going and get you people up and on the dance floor and have a good time this evening. So that is what we aim to do. We are called, as I said, the Rhythm Club All-Stars. This is truly an incredible all-star band. I've got an incredible cast of players up here with me, and I just want to introduce them very quickly. On guitar and banjo and vocals, this is John Reynolds. John has been a fixture in the LA scene for many years. To my right, a tremendously talented bass player, Mr. Timothy Emmons. And to my left, another fabulous multi-instrumentalist, and I know here I play the cornet, the trombone, the clarinet, and anything else for you? That's it. That's it for tonight, but trust me, these people are so much more. Mr. Corey Jem. And my name is Daniel Glass. I play in a band called Royal Crown Review. Maybe one or two of you have heard of that band. Thank you. Say, folks, that was the Rhythm Club All-Stars. Each and every one a star. And now, ladies and gentlemen, because it's the night of the Divas, it's time to bring our very first diva to the microphone. She's making her debut here at the Cicada Club with a little bit of Gershwin for you, ladies and gentlemen. How about a big round of applause for Kim Lane?
They're writing songs of love, but not for me. Lucky stars above, but not for me. With love to lead the way, I found more clouds of gray than any Russian play could guarantee. I was a fool to fall and get that way. Hi-ho, alas, and also lack a day. Although I can't dismiss the memory of his kiss, I guess he's not for me. Knocking on a door, but not for me. He'll build a 2x4, but not for me. I know that love's a game. I'm puzzled just the same. Was I the moth or flame? I'm all at sea. It all began so well, but what an end. This is a time a girl could use a friend. When every happy plot ends with a marriage knot, and there's no knot for me. No, no, not for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for the alluring Kim Lane. Kim will be back a little bit later, as well as a bevy of divas on this microphone. But right now, it's time for some more dance music, courtesy of the Rhythm Club All-Stars. And say, folks, we'd like to let you know this is being broadcast live around the world and across the nation. So if you're out on that dance floor, you may be seen by people around the world. If you don't want to be seen, remain hidden in the shadows. And now, the Rhythm Club All-Stars.
Thank you very much, Mr. DeMille. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I promised that this is an all-star band, and an all-star band you are going to get. This is not exactly a dance number, but you're not going to want to be dancing on this one because you're going to have your eyes on Mr. Reynolds and his banjo. We're going to go back to the 1920s for this one. This is a real barn burner called Dig-a-Dig-a-Doo, but we'll be back with more danceable numbers shortly. So, Mr. Reynolds?
A little bit of trivia. This banjo was made the same time as this building. Also the last year of the Model T.
So it's an 80-year-old banjo.
Yeah. Well, actually, is this building 27 or 8?
So it's an 81 or 2-year-old
yeah.
banjo.
Okay.
Good. Well, let these people have it, John.
Ready? Oh, excuse me. Here's heartbeat, a little tattoo. Dig-a-dig-a-doo, dig-a-doo-doo. Dig-a-dig-a-doo, dig-a-doo. You love me and I love you, and when you love, it's natural too. Dig-a-dig-a-doo, dig-a-doo. Dig-a-dig-a-doo, dig-a-doo. I'm so very dig-a-dig-a-doo by nature. If you don't say dig-a-dig-a-doo, you betcha. The loose pot and let those funny people smile. How can there be a Virgin Isle? Dig-a-dig-a-doo, dig-a-doo-doo. Dig-a-dig-a-doo, dig-a-doo.
Mr. John Reynolds on the banjo, ladies and gentlemen. On an instrument that's older than this room.
I'm older. Oh.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to introduce our next diva. So without further ado, we'd like to bring to the stage the extremely lovely and talented and a gal who's here on a very regular basis, Miss Jennifer Keith. Please give it up for her.
Thank you very much, Daniel. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Night of the Divas. Don't the Rhythm Club All-Stars sound wonderful? And let's hear it for Kim Lane, please. Beautiful. All right, so it must have been moon glow way up in the blue. It must have been moon glow that led me straight to you. I still hear you saying, dear one, hold me fast. And I'm still praying, oh Lord, please let this last. We seem to float right through the air. All those heavenly songs seem to come from everywhere. So now when there's moon glow way up in the blue, I'll always remember that moon glow gave me you. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, the always lovely Jennifer Keith. Jennifer will be back a little bit later. And say, folks, Jennifer will be here at the Cicada Club next week with her entire band, Jennifer Keith and the High Society Boys. That's next Sunday here at the Cicada Club. But now, here's a word from J. Klaxon Hornblower.
Thank you, Maxwell DeMille. Say, folks, this is indeed J. Klaxon Hornblower. One more time. Thank you, Maxwell DeMille. Yes, indeed, folks, this is indeed J. Klaxon Hornblower speaking to tell you about a special evening that's just around the corner. Join us Sunday, October 25th, for Dean Mora and his orchestra as we commemorate the 80th anniversary of the great stock market crash of 1929. With, what else? A fabulous vintage Halloween party, of course. Aha. Yes, dress in Roaring Twenties or Depression-era costumes. Take your pick. Don't miss the great Crash Bash of 1929. Advance tickets are on sale on the website. And now, back to our Night of the Divas with the Rhythm Club All-Stars.
Thank you, Jay Claxon. And what's a website? I have no idea.
Neither do I,
Is
but
that
perhaps we'll find out in the future.
Where the spiders develop the organizations on a
I
website.
believe it has something to do with arachnids, yes.
I see. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for more music as we bring to you the Rhythm Club All-Stars. Say, that was the Rhythm Club All-Stars here at the Cicada Club. And of course, this is your old friend Maxwell DeMille speaking. And just last week, I celebrated my annual 39th birthday party. And I thank you very much. It's fun to turn 39 yet again. And now, ladies and gentlemen, someone who's eternally young herself. We're going to bring her to the microphone. The lovely, the vivacious Christine Nelson. As the parade of divas continues.
I got rhythm, I got music, I got my man who could ask for anything more. I got daisies in green pastures, I got my man who could ask for anything more. Old man Trouble, I don't mind him, you won't find him round my door. I got starlight, I got sweet dreams, I got my man who could ask for anything more, who could ask for anything more. I got rhythm, I got music, I got my man who could ask for anything more. I got daisies in green pastures, I got my man who could ask for anything more. Old man Trouble, I don't mind him, you won't find him round my door. I got starlight, I got sweet dreams, I got my man who could ask for anything more, who could ask for anything more. Ladies and gentlemen, the Rhythm Club All-Stars.
Christine Nelson, ladies and gentlemen. Christine Nelson. Maxwell DeMille, ladies and gentlemen. Maxwell DeMille.
Thank you, Christine Nelson. And thank you, Daniel Glass. What are you drinking there, Mr. Glass? Something in a glass. How fitting. Now, Christine Nelson will be here in just 2 weeks with her Macombo Modern, so you won't want to miss that. But now, ladies and gentlemen, time for more dancing with your favorites, the Rhythm Club All-Stars. wasn't that swell? I'd like to say hello. I'd like to say hello to all the folks watching us from across the nation. We have a lot of people on the East Coast watching right now, some people in Florida, and some people in Boston. We're covering all the corners of the nation. Well, it's about time for the band to do one more for this set. We'll take a short break, and we'll be back with more of the Rhythm Club All-Stars, as well as more divas for you. Say, Mr. Glass, what are you going to finish up with?
Well, if I can get this mic to... Thank you, Mr. DeMille. Sorry. We're going to finish off with a very famous swing-era standard that I think all these folks will probably know pretty well.
All right, then.
I'd also like to... hey, everybody, how about a hand for Mr. Maxwell DeMille? Hey!
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'd like to mention before we do our final number that we have a CD just came out last year and has a lot of the numbers that we've been performing tonight. So if you like what you hear, thank you. I will repeat that. We're doing one more number this evening, or for this set rather, and then we'll be back. And we have a CD that we just released last year. If you're enjoying the music that you're hearing, many of the numbers are on that CD, so you can come up and see me during the set break. We also have a mailing list. So without further ado, we'll do this very famous standard that I think you all will know very well, made famous by Mr. Lionel Hampton.
Thank
speaking of say folks, this is Jay Claxon Hornblower here to say hello to all our friends watching this broadcast from around the world, and to let you know next Sunday, August 9th, Maxwell DeMille's Cicada Club proudly presents Jennifer Keith and the High Society Boys. Now, here he is, Mr. Maxwell DeMille himself, to tell you even more.
Thank you, Jay Claxon Hornblower.
You're welcome, Maxwell DeMille.
We have a swell lineup in store for you, ladies and gentlemen. Now, of course, this is the time of the year when there's lots of private parties. So the Cicada Club will be closing on certain Sundays this year, the remaining of the year, which means we only have about 10 more Cicada Club evenings until the end of the year. So be sure to make your reservations and visit us again real soon. And now we'll take a short break, put on some recorded music, and we'll be back with the Rhythm Club All-Stars.
Huzzah.